hang in there with me, y'all. Oh, I just got to go back.
Columbia, South Carolina. And X Plus Christy Calcag.
Sorry, y'all. Ah, it ain't over until God said it's over. It ain't over until God says it's over. That dryer is so loud. I ain't got but so much time to do this video, y'all. To do this one for you today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. To God be all the glory on this Worship Wednesday that we have today. I just wanted to just come real quickly. It was just something I was just thinking about and it came across my mind as I was watching all of this that is going on around Cyrus Filton. I believe his name is Cyrus Filton Carmack or whatever. The young 14-year-old that was shot in the back by Rick Chow. The Asian gas station convenience store owner or whatever. So I came across something and I was like, wow, why is everybody so in the uproar about him being acquitted at the state level? The crime he committed is only at the state level of how they find him, you know, not guilty. I said, it's not over. This is a federal crime because of how it was committed. If you look at the nature of the crime, right? As a store owner in the state level, they might have different laws at the state level of their laws, but being that it was such a crime that was done with prejudice and such, you know, injustice, you have to take it to the next level and it has to go as a federal crime because it is a hate crime against somebody that you are profiling because of their race. Okay, so it's kind of like it's a hate crime. So people don't be discouraged at the level of the state because every state has its different laws. You have to take this crime to the next tier in its jurisdiction, and the next tier is federal. So he's not free, and this fight is really not over. And I feel the same way for Carmelo with his trial. Carmelo and also all the other lives that was lost at the state level and not the federal. I didn't know all about. I didn't follow everybody's trial. I didn't follow Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin. I just know about the incident. I just know about the nature of the crime, but I never followed the trial. I didn't know what went on in the courtroom. I didn't know about you know, the arguments, or whatever around any of them. The George Floyd. I don't know if they were federal or state. Okay, so this time don't miss the ball. Take this to the next level, which should be to me a federal crime. um, Before I let you read the see this video, whatever that I was about to play here, because I'm trying to rush, because I got to get out of here, because I got to be out of here at least by 11, and I'm just trying to rush. So I'm talking fast, and you seem to be losing me in the conversation. You know, forgive me because I'm rushing. So I didn't even start our Father's Prayer like I supposed to. So let's go into our Father's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Lord, give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lord, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy you are the kingdom, the power, and all the glory forever and ever. Amen. All right. So now, while black people are getting all heated up and, you know, frustrated, yes, we are frustrated because it happens so rapidly, so much, with crimes being committed against black people, these hate crimes, because it is hate when you're killing people just because of the color of their skin and you feel that they don't have a right to life, and that's not cool. And it's been going on so much. So it's time to put it to rest. And now we got to go through next tiers of justice. And I believe the next tiers of justice should be the federal charges should be coming as a hate crime, not just a state crime, but get a good federal appeal, whatever attorney, whatever, and go over some of the things that need to be looked at because it is a hate crime. And it did bring a lot of animosity. It did cause and incite, sort of kind of like got people feelings riled up to fight against one another. And also the fact that it's hurting Asians as well because Asians are losing their customers, their business, it's hurting relationships people might have had with their Asian vendors or Asian stores or whatever that they were happy at, or their salons or whatever. So that's why it should be charged at a federal crime because it is a hate crime and it is bringing a lot of racial tension among black Americans, also black Americans with Asians and Asians and black Americans, and it's bringing a lot of division. So at some point they have to put in law about protecting lives of black people and customers or whatever in your stores. Not only just black people, but when you have customers in your stores, it could be anybody. Actually, it can happen to anybody. So the law should be equal to everyone. And that's where you got to find justice and fairness. Okay, just like what happened with Trayvon. I don't know if Trayvon case went state and federal. If he was, if George Zimmerman was acquitted on both state and federal. I don't know. It's how they present the case to charge them. And see, sometimes they put both state and federal. But I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to just share that with you this morning before I get out of here. I'm rushing. So maybe come back with you again later and we could go more into a conversation about state and federal, how, people should take every protocol, each level to get to fight for justice. It ain't easy. It's a to me a federal crime, I would say. I look at it more as a fact, and I think that the family will find more justice at a federal level than at a state. With that being said, I love you. God bless you, and I'll be back with you all later, if God's willing. Peace.